Hello, my furry friends. My name is Fuzzy Cub, and welcome back to Botaniacraft. Well, that's what it feels like, but yeah, welcome back to the next episode of Olympuscraft. So between episodes, I have been making quite a bit of Terrasteel. So I've had to double up this and get tons of wood from Zinji and from Corey and cutting down forests and I've just been chopping and smelting. I've also made these things here, the composite lenses. So in Botania, you have things called lenses. You can make this lens using some Terrasteel and a little bit of glass, and you can turn it into varying types of lenses. Some of them are dangerous, can hurt you, and some of them help. So what I did was I created a velocity lens and a potency lens. You can then use a slime ball to stick those two lenses together to make a velocity potency lens, and I put it onto the mana spreaders. This means that the mana is more potent. I'm not really sure what that means. And it moves faster so that our mana spreaders are not full all the time, meaning we produce mana faster. But we are not doing it fast enough. I'll have a little sleep. Yes, we are not doing it fast enough. And this morning, while Code was online, I did ask him to check the configs of Create, because the Create mod gives you the ability to move spawners. So we went to a fortress in the Nether and we got ourselves a blaze spawner in one of these little contraptions. Now I'm not sure what happened. It wasn't working for a while, then suddenly it did work. So I don't know if it's through a bug or not, but we have a blaze spawner. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dig underneath this setup and I'm going to make a little blaze farm. And I'm going to do it using dark utilities and this player damage plate. Now the player damage plate will make sure that the blaze drops the blaze rods as if it was killed by a player. It also drops some experience, and I think I might try and use the Rosa Arcana, which is this flower here, which uses experience to make mana. So I can have like a byproduct, extra little bit of mana that I can send upwards to one of these pools. So why don't we get our blaze farm done underneath the setup in a little bit of a time lapse. Okay, so I know it looks quite messy at the moment, and I hope you enjoyed that weird time lapse that I just did, but I think we have a functioning system. Well, let me just step here in the middle so that the blaze spawner is still working, and let me go into free cam. So the blazes spawn here, they die. The blaze rods get put into these pipes and then they get transferred around to any available inventory, being this one now. This hopper here then receives the blaze rods. It goes into this open crate of Botania, and an open crate in Botania basically drops any inventory it has onto the ground. So as soon as that blaze rod drops here, it lights up this redstone link, locking the hopper, therefore not letting anything drop out. So if we were to put some coal in there, the coal would drop, unfortunately 2 at a time, I can't stop that. But as soon as it's eaten by the endo flames, it unlocks the hopper and some more stuff goes into the open crate. So basically it's a self-feeding system at the moment, and all I need to do now is get that system done into the other 3 sections and maybe go to the Nether and get a few more blaze spawners. But I think after that we have more than enough automation to get our last bit of Terrasteel and, in today's episode, fight the Gaia Spirit, or Gaia Guardian, whatever it's called. So I think we have enough for our final piece of Terrasteel. Like so. I believe 23 is the exact amount we need to get all of our gear, all of our weapons, and to make the Alfheim portal and summon the Gaia Guardian thingy of Doom thing. And after AFKing here for all that time so we could actually make all of that Terrasteel, I have come to the conclusion that this is not going to be fast enough to actually supply all 4 of the modules upstairs, so I think I'm going to augment it a little bit and just use it as a 1 exoflame setup. Well, a 1 module setup. If you might notice down there in the bottom, I am level 108. So I think if we maybe use that Rosa Arcana, this guy here, which is quite easy to make. If we do use a Rosa Arcana setup, I can just stand here getting all of the XP. The Rosa Arcana, which will probably be here, will suck out all of the XP and put it into 2 mana pools, which we will need to actually open the Alfheim portal. So if we take a look at our Lexica Botania, and we go to the Alphamancy page, this here tells us how to make the portal to the Alfheim. So we need to make 1 of these Elven Gateway cores, we need 2 of these pylons, we need to make this structure here, which is just more living wood and some Terrasteel, and then we need a mana pool full here and a mana pool full here with 2 pylons attached to it, which is where I think that experience will come in. If we put our Alphamancy portal down here, we can just stand here and after a while both of them will be full, which will be enough mana for the entire season, by the way. If it comes down to it, we can put extra sparks on it, like dominant sparks, and we can take some of the mana from upstairs, but that's later fuzzy problem. Later fuzzy problem. So let us start by crafting up everything needed to make the portal to the Alfheim, get this little place dug out, and get started on the more interesting stuff in Botania. So, a few minutes later, I have done some changes. First of all, I made our Rosa Arcana, which was very simple up there in the Petal Apothecary. I have added this mana spreader, which will eventually put into the mana pools here and here. And I have dug out the space for the Alfheim portal. So now we just need to go up and make said portal. Oh, and I got rid of all the other setups here because, yeah, we found out that the 2 spawners, they don't really work very well. So I did make a little bit more of this and the wood, and we just need to grab 1 of our ingots of Terrasteel, turn that guy into nuggets, and we should be able to make 1 Elven Gateway core, like so, 3 glimmering living wood, some more regular living wood, 2 of these Natura pylons, which we first need to make mana pylons, which is 2 mana steel, 1 mana diamond, and some gold. Boop. Boop. 2 of those. And 2 of those. Nice. We also need 2 more mana pools. And I think that's pretty much everything needed to form the Elven portal. So the Elven Gateway core goes here in the center. Then we have this and this, this and this. 1 glimmering log there, 1 glimmering log there. Boop, and a boop. You there, and you right there. And this should be the Elven portal frame. Then we put down 1, 2 those. 1 of those, 1 of those. Let's point this guy to here. That should start filling up with mana. And then we step onto the Rosa Arcana. This should start eating our experience. Grab our composite lens as well. Speed this bad boy up. I think we just have to get this up to maybe half of a mana pool to open the gate. So once again, I'll be back in a second after I'm driven mad by blaze death noises. So I was hoping to record myself opening the portal. Unfortunately, I did a big fat finger, and when I was trying to move this mana spreader to the center so it wasn't pointing at each of the pools, I accidentally clicked on it with my Wand of the Forest and opened the portal. So, ta-da! It's open. I suppose now I can actually move this. Okay, so the portal is now open. And unfortunately, it doesn't actually lead to anywhere. You see, this portal is just for item conversion. There is no Alfheim dimension as yet, unless someone wants to make that as a mod. If you do want to make that as a mod, please do, because I'd love to see what the Alfheim dimension would look like. But with this, we can now make our armor, because we were waiting on... We were actually waiting on nothing. But we did need it for the Flugal Tiara, because the Flugal Tiara needs these Elementium, which is 2 mana steel thrown to the portal and it turns it into Elementium. So let us make up all of our armor and maybe let's get the Flugal Tiara made. Let's grab our Terrasteel ingots, our runic altar, some living wood, and a little bit of mana powder probably as well. You know what? Let's just take all of it. So we need probably 24 mana steel to make that. So let's make some mana steel up. We have 22. Nice. Okay, so mana boots, check. Mana pants, check. Mana chestplate, check. And mana hat, check. I wonder what these look like on. Oh yeah, we are Robo Bear. Kind of look like a weird blue rhinoceros. But yeah, let's get these upgraded. So to upgrade our boots, we need to make the Rune of Winter. And then these need the Rune of Autumn, these need the Rune of Summer, and these need the Rune of... what are the other one? Winter, Autumn, yeah. So let's set up... maybe down here, we can actually use our Rosa Arcana setup. Let's set up the Runic Altar in the ground here. Like so. Redirect you to here. And let's make the Rune of Winter, which is the Rune of Earth, the Rune of Water, some cake, some wool, and 2 blocks of snow. I don't think I have any snow, but I do know how to make snow using Botania. So we pop over here. Let us make a spot here and a spot here. Grab 2 buckets of water and let's put some water in here and some water in here, because the Pure Daisy doesn't just turn stone and wood into living variants, it actually makes snow from water. And in a few moments we should have 2 blocks of snow for our Rune of Winter. Any minute now. Come on, Daisy, hurry up. And there's 1 and a 2. So we have a Rune of Earth, a Rune of Water, 2 snow blocks, a wool, and I think it was a cake, which I don't have, but I think I can make. Yes, I can indeed. And 1 cake. Nice. 1 living rock, and boom. And thankfully, when you're crafting the higher tier runes, you get the runes back from the recipe. So you don't have to go crafting hundreds and hundreds of different runes. Quite often, you will get the rune back. Boop. And a boop. And a boop. And a boop. A boop. And the final boop. Nice. So now we have all 4 mana steel armor made. All 4 of the runes needed. We have all of the Terrasteel needed. So let's go ahead and make the Terrasteel helmet, the Terrasteel chestplate, the Terrasteel leggings, and finally the Terrasteel boots. Nice. Oh, this looks a little bit cursed, but it's at least it's powerful. I don't know if I like this or not. I feel like I look like the Predator. Okay. So the reason we crafted this is as soon as I get this all enchanted up, plus we already have the Terra Blade made. I made that off camera. Just watch this. It shoots lasers. But as soon as we get all of this enchanted up and we get the setup for the Gaia summoning ready, we will be able to fight the Gaia Guardian and get 3 Gaia spirits, or is it 4? It is 4. And we can get 4 Gaia spirits needed to make the Flugal Tiara. So after a quick sleep, I think we're almost ready. I have used up most of my levels and got all of this enchanted, including my sword enchanted. The only thing I kind of want to do now is make some potions, but there is something that I've never done with Botania before that I would like to do now. That is botanical brewing. So I have put together what I need to make the brewy thing. I think it was that? Question mark? Why does it hate me? There we go. 1 botanical brewer. Now I'm going to assume that like this runic altar, this probably needs some form of mana. So let's point the mana thing at this. I would like to brew up some potions. So this one here is one I would love to make. The vial of shielding? Flask of shielding? Vial of shielding? Okay, so we need to make up some Alfglass flasks and then see what potions we want to do. So first of all, we get some normal glass, turn that into mana glass, and then throw that through the portal to turn it into Alfglass. Nice. And I assume with this we can make Alfglass vials? Nice. And with those we can make this, which is a netherwort, a golden apple, and a potato. Fire, haste. Instant health wouldn't be too bad. Jump boost, night vision. Regen would be good. And resistance would also be good. Ooh, strength would be good. But I think I have a strength ring, so I don't need that. Okay, let's make the flask of revitalization, which is netherwort, a gas tier, and glowstone, and the flask of absorption, which is netherwort, golden apple, and a potato. We don't have the gas tier needed for this one. We could pop to the nether and get it, but let's see if this works then. So we put an Alfglass vial in, and then we need a netherwort, a golden apple, and a potato. So netherwort. Oh, that was 2 netherwort. Netherwort, golden apple, potato. Hey, look at that! It's using mana to make a potion. Nice. Looks like it's taking quite a lot of mana to make the potion. Wow, it's using quite a lot of mana to make the potion. That's a cool noise as well. Nice. I wonder if someone else has a gas tier. Maybe we can see if someone else's storage system is a little bit laggy, perhaps? Hey, would you look at that? For some reason, when I went over to Code's base, the tier just appeared in my inventory. Sorry, Code, I'll give it back someday. But yes, let's make up another brew. So it was a bottle, netherwort, gas tier, and a glowstone. Yay! And just use the Rosa Arcana to take some of my experience while it gets replenished by these guys. So that means we have the Flask of Revitalization, which lasts for 25 seconds, so I can drink that if I'm getting in trouble. We have the Flask of Shielding, which grants me Absorption 4 for 1.5 minutes. So we'll do that at the start of the Botania fight. Unfortunately, no one seems to have the Ring of Wither resistance, which would have been good because the Gaia Guardian actually has like pools of withering. It's like a pink cloud on the ground that withers you, and I really don't want to die from that, but it's possible it might happen. So I suppose the last thing left to do is set up the ritual. And for that, we will need 2 Gaia pylons. So let's make up 2 regular pylons. And then we need to make 2 pixie dust and 2 elementium. So pixie dust is just mana pearls thrown through the portal, and elementium is just mana steel thrown through the portal. 4 of those and 2 of those. Nice. And then we just craft... Oh wait, no, we need 4 of these. I'll be right back.
A few minutes later.
And with that, we should have 2 more. Like so. Nice. We also need a beacon. and 9 blocks of iron. So now that we're fully prepared with everything, we have everything to summon the Gaia Guardian. We have a ring of max health and a ring of strength, so I can take off my Botania rings. I won't need them at the moment. We have all our weapons, all of our armor, and 2 extra potions. The only thing left to do now is throw this book through the portal. And they should give, if I actually get it through, they should give me back an advanced version. Like so. And this should unlock Ritual of Gaia. There we go. So this here tells us what we need to do. And thankfully, it can visualize what this... To be honest, it's just a tier 1 beacon with 4 pylons around it, but it's much easier to place when it's visualized. So why don't we go and find a flat area? Maybe after we sleep. Let's see. Maybe over there where we chop down our trees will be a good place to fight the Gaia Guardian. So here we are at our tree chopping area just across from our island. I still can't get over this weird armor isolate thing, but you know, it hopefully will save us in this fight. So what I'm going to do here is plop down the base of the beacon, and we'll put the beacon down here. Then, where did I put my book? I don't know. Oh, there it is. Whew. Then what we need to do is we need to open this guy, go to the Ritual of Gaia, which is somewhere here. Hop over to this page, and this button here is a visualization button. So if I click this button, I can place this. I should be able to place it down here. Let me just remove these blocks first. Okay, hopefully I can place it down here. There we go. So what I need to do is I need to right click with the book. Now that is set at the spot in which I need to put all of the items to summon the ritual. So once again, let's pop down here, and you'll see there up at the top of the page, it does tell you how much things you have left to do. And a beep. Then we put our Gaia pylons down. Like boop, and a boop, and a boop, and a final boop. That is the setup for the Ritual of Gaia done. So this is actually the next day after I recorded all the stuff in the lead up to this, and since then, JB did remind me that there is a wither backpack that can stop you from getting the wither effect. So let's quickly see if we can make the wither backpack. I think we have, I'm almost sure we have a backpack. We do have a backpack. So if we put the wither backpack on instead of the experience backpack on, and to make sure it's turned on, we should also be saved from the wither effect that happens around this beacon. In theory. Theory. Okay, so let's run through the prep list. We take off both of our rings and put on our ring of strength and a ring of max health. This gives us extra strength and it gives us 2 bars of hearts. We have our fully maxed out Terra Blade, which hopefully does quite a lot of damage. And we have our bow, because halfway during this fight, the Gaia boss will just like stand up in the air and summon a ton of mobs. Thankfully, during the day, some of them will burn because they're skeletons and zombies and stuff, but they do wither skeletons and witches and whatnot, so having a bow to snipe them from afar will help. We have a Terrasteel ingot here to click on the beacon behind us to start the ritual, and then we have both of our flasks here just in case we need a little bit of extra boost. I'm hoping with everything that we have here, we will be able to beat the Gaia. Normally this is done in very large mod packs that have quite a lot of OP armor and stuff, so I'm hoping we can do this, but if not, we'll just keep going until we can. It's all for the tiara. Just think about the tiara. Think about the creative flight, Fuzzy. I'm so nervous. I don't know why I'm so nervous. Okay, I suppose there's no time like the present, Fuzzy. No time like the present. So as soon as I click this Terrasteel on, the Gaia Guardian will be summoned. They'll pop up here and then it'll start zapping around this field. There will be an outline which I cannot go by, and if I do go by it, the boss will fail and I'll lose out on the Terrasteel and have to start again. Also, more than likely, I'm going to be too into killing the boss to say very much, so you guys may have to keep yourself entertained for the next few minutes. But at least it's going to be epic boss music. I actually think the boss music for the Gaia Guardian fight is one of the best boss musics I've ever heard. So let's do this. Oh, I'm so nervous. There we go. Whew. Summon the Shadow Fuzzy. Ow. Ooh, we need to take our potion. Oh, they are multiple flasks. Interesting. Yeah. Where are you? Come back here, Fuzzy. Also, if you notice those little fairies up the top, they actually hurt you quite badly, so... We're getting there, we're getting there, we're getting there. Stupid fairies. Should have brought some golden apples with me. Stupid fairies. Okay, should be going into the second mode soon. More potion, more potion. Food. Come on, I can do this. I believe in myself. Where are you? Where? Oh, okay, we're in the secondary phase. Just keep moving, Fuzzy. Just keep moving. Just keep moving. Just keep moving. Keep moving. Okay, I can actually use this as well. I keep forgetting I have the... Oh, Wither Skellies. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Just burn. Just burn. I can do this. I can do this. I'm nearly there. Oh God, I'm on fire. Go on back here, Dark Fuzzy. Ugh. Oh, I'm so close. Potion. Okay, we're down to our last potion. Oh. Oh, I thought it ended. We're so close. Oh, we did it. We did it. Oh my God, we're so filled with arrows. But we did it. Yes. Okay, I'm just going to end the recording here. I need to take a little bit of a chill pill and a break. We got 8 Gaia spirits. We can fly soon. Be right back. I need to go and clean my pants. Okay, I've changed my pants. Everything's fine. Let's make our Flugal Tiara. So for the Flugal Tiara, we will need 4 Gaia spirits, which we have. We'll need 4 mana steel to throw through the Alfheim portal to get these 2 elementium. I think we have ender air bottles in our inventory. If not, we can just pop to the end quickly and get those. And 2 feathers, which I have a ton of because of Der Greets' chicken prank. Found out it was him. He commented on my last video. Don't worry, Der Greets. I'll be getting you back eventually. Let's pop some iron in here. Throw it through the portal. There you go. Pop that in there. And I think that's everything to make the Flugal Tiara. We made it. I think this goes in the hat slot, maybe? And At the moment, it doesn't show any wings, but we can change it into several different types of wings. The one that I would love to try would be the Lord of the Pit, which I think are demon wings. So we just need to make a little bit of red quartz and combine it, and let's see what that looks like. Boop, 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 and a boop. Let's take off our backpack, throw on this tiara. I'm a demon bear. Oh, those are cool. So I suppose the last thing we need to do is just fly. Oh my god, they move! Well, it's actually really weird that you walk through the air like that. But oh, whoa, 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 whoa! Apparently, pressing control flies you across the screen. These are going to be fun. Oh, actually, one more thing I do need to do before we end this episode is I need to upgrade both of my rings. So if I upgrade my ring of mana to the greater ring of mana and my ring of aura to the greater ring of aura, this should help keep me mana full. So these things, I don't know if I said it in our previous episode, but this thing is basically like a battery, so you can store mana in it, and I believe the Flugal Tiara actually uses mana to fly, and then the greater band of aura actually generates mana passively and puts it into your ring. So as far as I know, those two will keep the Flugal Tiara full, although I probably should recharge this guy a little bit more. That is one hungry ring. So that's going to have to be the end of today's episode. It's been a little bit longer than I thought it was going to be, but we managed to finally get the Flugal Tiara and all of our armor made. So if you liked this episode, please leave a like and leave a comment, because I really do value you guys' comments. It helps me know what to make in my next video, and I just basically like reading the stuff you say. Sorry about the laser to the face there. But while you're down in the comment section, why don't you click on the member button and join the Fuzzy family, just like these wonderful people who get to use custom emotes during live streams and get a mention at the end of every single video. And until next episode, bye bye! Fuzzy Bat away!